How do you give you what?
Mangoes.
Mangoes.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You say
Italian.
mungos?
No, because I lived in Italy for so damn long.
They say mungos in Italy?
They pronounce the A with A, so mangoes. Sorry. Do that all.
They say mungos?
It is pretty close.
I know. That's okay. I think I'm a bit. What's I'll be shut
Should we turn it so we face each other more? No.
This is,
Like
this
this.
is okay.
Alright.
Hunched over. Bad posture.
Yeah, I noticed in the last few videos that you've had better posture than me. I looked up, especially the last video.
You know what?
Yeah.
We're not talking about posture right now.
We're
But
not
anyway,
talking about
we just did this thing with
Yeah.
the kids.
I'm sitting
We're
up, by the way.
tapping every part of our body
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, you're probably taking yourself out of focus.
You know, you think?
I don't know. How were you before? Go back to your usual thing. So we had to do this thing, and they like tapped their shoulders, and I'm like, I can't anymore. I was like,
can't
are my
tap your
muscles too big? Feel my feeling.
Oh, that's it for sure.
Is that what it is?
You're,
Why
you're
can't I
buff,
tap my
man.
shoulders? Right?
I don't know. If that's
Have a feel.
I don't know if that's the problem.
So
But it's flexibility, I think, more than anything here.
I was going to say, do you just one quick question, and then I wanted to say something. There.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, shit, I should set,
Timer.
timer.
I don't have my phone.
No, I'll set it today. Sorry, everyone. This is
It's
going to take
okay.
forever. We'll cut this part out.
Nah,
Oh, wait,
leave it
I've
in
got
there.
an email. Let me just read this while we're at it. Give me a second. So wait, timer.
There's a sale on Amazon.
Yeah, right. Oh, I wanted that record.
Exactly.
Records are my new thing.
Yeah, I know.
Records are my new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that one day, maybe.
We will. We will. We'll talk about all of my cool records. I
cool
have.
records.
So that reminded me just today trying to tap my. Ugh, I can't do it. My muscles are too big. But anyway, so
You keep telling yourself that.
oh, my muscles, and I was like, oh, why can't I touch my
I can't-
toes
I
anymore?
can't- It's
My muscles.
My massive lats.
I can't touch my toes anymore because of my muscles. I can't pull my socks on easy anymore. It's probably because of my muscles.
It must be that.
My one big keg instead of my six pack I used to have. So anyway, do you think what's more important to you, the environment or money? Money, right?
Money.
Screw everything
Feels
else.
like a barbed question,
Screw
right?
everything else, yeah. No, so we went to a seminar
We did.
recently, and they
We went
talked
to
a
a
bit
seminar. It
about
was
like,
a whole seminar on environment.
the environment. They talked about like the apocalypse, the end of the world and everything, and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
But one thing I want to start with, and it's maybe the thing I should really end with, was this little thing that she did, this professor. She did this thing. She's like, okay, everyone, I want you to do it too.
Okay.
And everyone watching, shake your hands out, shake your hands out, shake
Oh,
your
I
hands out,
remember
and then
this.
cross your arms.
Okay.
And now, which
The thing is, I do
you've
this.
ruined it already.
I know, I always do this.
But no, that's better. That's better.
With it both
And which is
under?
your overarm? No, it's not.
Okay.
This is your overarm.
Okay.
And yours is your left? Mine's
don't
my
know.
right.
I
My
don't know.
right is my overarm.
Okay.
Shake your arms out again. And cross your arms. Yeah, same.
Same.
Same again, yeah. Now, shake your arms out and cross it the other way. Ugh.
Yeah,
Feels awkward and weird,
feels
doesn't
awkward.
it?
Yeah.
Change takes thought. That's the point that she tried to get across.
Okay.
That to
You have to
change
think
something,
about
it
it.
takes a bit of thought. You have to
Yeah.
really think about it. yeah?
Okay. That was a good experiment.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
I thought it was cool.
That's
She
good.
did another one, but I can't really remember what it was. But anyway,
Okay.
what are your thoughts on the environment, mate? Because we do need to change some things. At one point that was said was that out of all the polluting and everything,
Yeah.
this like top 10%, this really wealthy people are doing more than the rest of us. Polluting wise.
No, okay, I was going to say, doing more to clean the environment or pollute the environment.
They're the
okay.
worst for it.
Eat the rich. There you
Yeah,
go.
the rich are destroying the planet for us.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because I'm a muggle, I'm just a normal person. I'm not in the top 10%. Even
not.
with our videos, I'm not. No, you should know.
Or we'll be there soon, though.
Yeah, I think so. And then we're gonna just burn the planet to the ground.
That's right.
I'm gonna leave my lights on all night.
All night long. That's right. He's gonna leave my toilet on auto flush.
Oh.
And other things.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
So,
I'm gonna order my mangoes only from Italy,
That's right. They don't
but I'll call them mangos.
Mangoes, sorry, mangoes,
Yeah.
mangoes. So I like that talk she gave, and she did start off with the whole thing. It's like the apocalyptic version. Like she basically said, "We're fucked."
Yeah.
She kind of said that.
The whole Al Gore thing.
Yeah.
Years and years ago.
Yeah.
The uncomfortable truth or whatever it was
Yeah,
called.
and
We are screwed.
yeah, we're screwed, and we kind of are. But she did. I had questions for her too. She just, everyone kind of knows already. Our big audience knows that we live in Austria, and I speak-ish German. Right?
Yeah,
So, but
Really good.
the thing is, so I understood most of what she was saying, and I enjoyed everything she said. But there were questions I had for her, and I didn't want to ask those questions in front of a room of a few hundred people in German.
It was a bigger audience than our usual
Yeah,
audience.
and I probably could have done it in English, but I was like, God, I don't really want to form these questions in English.
She would have answered
She would have
that in
answered.
English,
Well,
of
she could have
course.
answered in German, but so I had a few questions, and I mean, the one thing I liked that she did end it. She said, "Okay, it's really bad, but there's a chance to. There's still some hope." Right?
Yeah.
She ended it
Yeah.
that way. Like you said, change takes thought.
That's
right. And some of the things that when I think about climate change, I in my personal life, however small the contribution may be, I do things for the environment. I do try to recycle, and there's already one sidebar now that with the recycling. I mean, I've read articles about this. I even saw a post by Greenpeace about 2 weeks ago that talked about the plastic industry has basically kind of put the responsibility on the user, right? To recycle, and it's people who do it, but in actuality, from what this article said, I think I read an article in New York Times that said somewhere between 5 and 9% of all the plastic that we attempt to recycle, we put in recycling bins, only 5 to 9% is actually recycled, and most of the plastic is not of the quality in which it could be recycled. Plus, there's also the amount of energy they use to recycle, which is also, I don't know enough about this.
So it goes into a landfill, just gets
I mean, I don't know, and it makes you feel like, okay, so wait, what? I'm still going to do it, right? Also, I did, and this is,
even that 5% of it all that finally does get recycled is going to change something.
which will lead me to the next point. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I read on Chat GPT about it, and it said in Austria it's much higher, somewhere around 80% that gets recycled.
Okay.
If you clean your plastic, so like don't put like the dirty plastic in there. So I mean, I hope that's true. I can't verify it. I mean, Chat.
Do you wash it all out? You wash the plastic out?
I do. I really do. I put it in the bin. I think some of the stuff I put in the bin can't be recycled, but
they used to sell 6-packs of beers and Coke cans, I think, with these in these little top loops that just held the top of the can.
Yeah.
And we used to have ads that you should cut those so turtles and seagulls don't get trapped in them. The poor turtles and seagulls.
I know.
Or we had big ones with plastic bags in the ocean where they were like, turtles think they're jellyfish and they try to eat the plastic bag and they choke on them and die.
Oh, that's horrible.
It is horrible. It's really horrible. Turtles are beautiful things.
They are.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Majestic beasts. And we're killing them, humans.
Yeah, and we see, but I think everyone has to do their little bit, right? Yeah. But I sometimes wonder, there's that doubt that our little bit, and I think it has to
make up for that top 10%.
That top 10%, and that's what sucks. And I don't know. So even with the
we need purge days for the environment, and we got to take care of the top 10%.
Purge them.
Where are we going with this? Have you seen that movie, Purge? Wow. Have you guys seen it? Leave a comment below, and just know that was a joke.
It's a call for violence. Here we go.
Let's do it. No. For the penguins. For Morgan Freeman and the penguins.
Start the environmental terrorists we've been calling at that point.
Ooh,
yeah, seriously. No, we're not calling for that. We're not calling for that. Okay. No environmental terrorists. No, it's not us.
Nah.
But even
I can't even be asked to be Greenpeace stuff or listen to them when they try to stop you on the street. I'm just I'm busy, sorry. I'm bye. I never listen to them. They're always like, do you have a second to talk? And I'm like, sorry,
a second? Sorry, too busy saving the environment. Can't talk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A bit of paper in my ear the whole time.
Oh, well.
Just pollute that, leave it there. There's a bin over there, but I won't use that. Yeah. I do my part.
Yeah, but seriously though, I mean, I wonder how much that really matters. I still think one of our colleagues yesterday showed me a video, right? Okay. And this video was called "Be a Hummingbird," right? And the story was
Be a Hummingbird.
Be a Hummingbird. Now, it was a short little 2-minute story on the internet. You can look it up. Be a Hummingbird. I'm gonna try to paraphrase. I can't even, to remember it the best I can.
Cool.
But the idea was there's a big forest, there's all the big animals, and a wild fire started, and all the animals are terrified. They all started hiding. So you have the big elephants, all these big beasts in the forest that did nothing and watched around. Then this little hummingbird came, get some water, it kept going back and forth. Just one drop of water could hold in its beak, back and forth. One drop of water. And they were like, what are you doing? You can't do anything with this beak. And they just sat there and did nothing, right? He said, well, I'm doing what I can. And that's all I can do, right? So to a certain sense, that's a beautiful story. So
not the big elephant who leaves the big footprint.
Exactly.
And does nothing.
It does nothing. Yeah. So I mean,
what happened in the end? Can you spoil it?
Well, I mean, they didn't. They just talked about doing what you can and not, sitting idle.
There was no mind-blowing end.
There wasn't. I don't remember.
Well, that was just it. I'm doing my part, and that's it.
And that's all we can do, right?
Okay.
I don't think they showed whether the forest fire was put out or not.
Yeah, right.
I have to rewatch the video. I don't remember.
The hummingbird at the end, just like,
I did.
Job well done.
No, it's not. I
did
it.
Nobody believed me, but I did it.
It wasn't the little engine that could. It wasn't like success in the end.
Okay.
But I think, and like I said, I do a few things. I eat a plant-based diet. One of the reasons is for that. There's a book, for example, one called,
because if you made all the hummingbirds, there'd be none left to put out the forest fires.
Exactly.
Hummingbirds.
That's right. I don't
delicious hummingbird soup. So don't eat hummingbirds. I wonder if they taste good because of all the nectar they eat out of flowers and stuff.
Sweet and sour? No, what is that? Sweet and... no, it's not sweet and sour, because it's sweet and salty.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Delicious hummingbird. Well, people eat quail, why not hummingbird? So, let's stop that. Look, we didn't get to talk too much today about anything, but I would like to say, you're doing your part. The hummingbird. Okay, so just on my little part.
Your little piece of meat.
You go, if you're not going to be vegan, just eat small amounts of meat. Just reduce your meat intake, and that's going to help. So eat hummingbird, everybody.
That's the takeaway.
Avoid chicken, eat hummingbird.
That's right. That's the takeaway. So
I mean, here's the thing. There's that top 10%. There's also the fact that, the governments, I won't say every one of them, but most of them, and the big ones in the world, are owned by corporations that want to make money, and the way they make money is by destroying our environment. And what's surprising is that they're destroying the environment for their own children's future too, but they don't care because they care about that money in their pockets today. And we need to change that, everybody.
It's a call to...
That's a call to action! We should call ourselves the Hummingbird Corporation or something, and we're out to put out bushfires and save the world.
Yeah.
So if you want to, that's all I want to say.
You want to say? Okay.
Yeah, there is more, and we can talk more. If you're interested in the environment, that sort of talk, let us know in the comments. All 10 of you, 37 still. 37! Woo!
I'll add my last thing.
Go on.
Your call is eat hummingbird, be a hummingbird for real though, because I still think there's a lot of greenwashing and putting the responsibility on maybe the people who don't count as much, but I think everyone could still do their part. If every single person on the earth reduced the amount of meat and put recycled everything, maybe it would help.
So you're not even pushing vegan, just reduce.
It's hard for everyone. I eat like David Attenborough said.
I didn't do my David Attenborough voice this episode.
That's what he said. He said you should try to eat a mostly plant-based diet.
Mostly.
In one of his recent documentaries, he did it like 94.
Or two, won't
it's just a hummingbird a week.
A hummingbird a week. Yeah, good. Just one hummingbird a week. It's a bit like the apple a day keeps the doctor away. We'll come up with something cool for a hummingbird a week.
We should say goodbye.
Alright, so,
dude,
goodbye.
I'll talk to you. Boom. Hummingbird a day. Here we go.